brick that was used to build this temple floats on water with a density less than 1, 0.9. Why they have created? Now you can see, this is the normal brick with a density of about 2.2. You know, it immediately sinks.
showcase to you the beautiful culture of our beautiful region, which is the Telangana region. So once again, a heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you. Well, that being said, along with our beautiful contestants this evening, we also have the august presence. We have none other than Srimati Dr. Dhanasari Anasuya Sitaka Garu, who's the Minister for Panchayati Raj, Rural Development, Women and Child Welfare, Government of Telangana. Okasari gattiga chappatlu kodtu. Let's welcome Sitaka Garu. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Andy. We also have with us Sri Sirsila Rajaya Garu, Chairman, State Finance Commission. Can we extend a warm welcome? Can we have a huge round of applause? Marokasari, let's keep that applause going. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. This evening, we're also joined by Sri T.S. Divakara, IAS, Collector and District Magistrate, Mulugu District. So thank you so much indeed for joining us as well, sir. And as well as Dr. Shabrish, IPS, Superintendent of Police. Thank you so much indeed for joining us. And all our very, very important people, all our beautiful people, literally everyone who's gathered over here, right here at the Ramappa Temple. Now that being said, I'm going to keep this very short because we have a cultural symphony that's been showcased for all of you. But to welcome our beautiful contestants of the 72nd Miss World 2025, it's only befitting that I first invite on stage none other than Shri T.S. Divakara, IAS Collector and District Magistrate, Mulugu District. If I may request you, sir, to please come on stage to welcome our august gathering. Mana contestants to mana audience members kuda కూర్చునే ఉన్నారని తెలుస్తుంది కొంచెం గట్టిగా ఒకసారి చప్పట్లు కొడదాం. Let's give this evening a beautiful start. మీ ఎనర్జీతో మీ enthusiasm తో ఎంతో ఉల్లాసంగా ఎంతో ఉత్సాహంగా let's start the program. With that, sir, over to you.
Honorable Minister for Panchayati Raj and WCD, Srimati Dhanasari Anasuya Sitaka Garu, State Finance Chairperson Rajaya Garu, Mana Jilla SP Garu, Granthalaya Samstha Chairperson Garu, all other dignitaries and our most beautiful Miss World contestants, the hardworking organizers, the print and electronic media, and all the people who are attending from Mulugu district. It fills my heart with immense joy and delight to welcome you all here today, especially to the Miss World contestants. We are happy for your organization team for choosing this historic land, Telangana, and in particular, the architecture marvel that is behind us here today, the Ramappa Temple. This Ramappa Temple is a 13th century old temple which has a history of about 800 years. It has stood the test of time. Each and every sculpture that you saw today, each and every carving that you saw today tells 1,000 tales. I hope today, whatever visit you had, you were able to experience at least a glimpse of it. And furthermore, Telangana itself is a region which is a cradle of innovation, art, architecture, culture, music, which has evolved over 1,000 years. Today, we have curated an excellent performance by renowned artists. I think the cultural immersion that you are going to have today will deepen your appreciation to various diverse heritage, traditions, and also to appreciate the shared bond that we always share as human beings. Really, to the Miss World contestants, I would like to tell you, we don't see you just as a symbol of beauty, poise, and grace. You are a powerful voice of each of the beautiful countries that you represent here today. And we are really very delighted that you have come here today. And I welcome you all for a great cultural evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Divakara Garu. Thank you for those wonderful words, and thank you for giving a dynamic start, because we're here in a dynamic land ourselves. So thank you so much again for that befitting start. Now, that being said, I'm sure all of us, every one of us, are eagerly looking forward to the cultural symphony that we have curated for all of you. So the very first performance that I'd like to introduce for all of you. Now, this is where I take you back to the 14th century. And when we look at the 14th century during the Kakatiya dynasty, if there was one ruler that ruled not just the hearts, but the minds, with strategy, with power, it has to be Rudrama. which is why this particular dance drama, this particular choreography will be saluting Rudrama in its might, in its absolute glory like never before. And this particular dance choreography is being brought to you by the renowned artist herself. We have with us Professor Alekhya Punjala Garu, and she's also joined by her talented array of artists, all of them. It's going to be a beautiful ensemble over here, just for all of you, a cultural symphony as I had promised for you. And that being said, the entire narration, while the language is in the native language of Telugu, the narration will be done by Mr. Ganesh Nallari. So he will be here to narrate it for all of you so that you get to understand and get a glimpse of what really it was back in the 14th century. So with that, let me please invite, first up, Mr. Ganesh Nallari Garu to please come introduce the performance for us all. We present to you the Kakatiya glory in the form of this beautiful dance performance. Here we go.
Good evening. Namaskaram. Welcome to our country, India, a country brimming with history, culture, and warm hospitality. I'm delighted to welcome you to the heart of Deccan Plateau, to this historic region of Trilinga Desham, or the land of three lingas. Over time, Trilinga evolved into Telangana, the youngest state of India. Telangana is one of the most dynamic and tech-savvy states of India, of modern India, embracing innovation without losing touch with its historical identity. It was during the 12th and between the 12th and the 14th century that this Trilinga Desam was ruled by the mighty Kakatiya dynasty. The Kakatiyas, who ruled from their capital Orugallu, present-day Warangal, were known for their progressive governance and architectural brilliance. Their legacy includes the mighty Warangal Fort, the iconic 1,000-pillar temple, and the beautifully crafted, awe-inspiring Ramappa temple, which you are witnessing right here. Today, I'm honored, really honored, to share with you an inspiring story of a remarkable queen of Kakatiya dynasty, Rani Rudramma Devi. Rani Rudrama was a rare example of a powerful queen in medieval India. Born in 1259 Common Era to King Ganapati Deva, she was named Rudra Deva at birth. Since Ganapati Deva did not have any male heir, from a young age, he trained his daughter in administration, warfare, and leadership, just like any other prince would be.
రుద్రదేవ మహారాజు భద్రముగా నేర్చినది రుద్రాణిగా నిలిచినది ఇంద్రాస్త్రము పోలినది శివదేవుని సూచనల సైన్యమును నడపుటలు శివదేవుని సూచనల సైన్యమును నడపుటలు శత్రువ్యూహ ఛేదనలు శత్రువ్యూహ ఛేదనలు శస్త్రాస్త్ర వ్యూహములు గుర్రపు స్వారీ గడపులు గుర్తుల పిడుగుల పాటులు గుర్రపు స్వారీ గడపులు గుర్తుల పిడుగుల పాటులు గరడీలు గారడులు గుణపమ్ముల విసరుటలు గరడీలు గారడులు గుణపమ్ముల విసరుటలు వీటికి తోడుగా చక్కని విద్యలెల్ల నేర్చినది వీటికి తోడుగా చక్కని విద్యలెల్ల నేర్చినది వీరవరుల గుండెల గల వీరనారిగా మారినది వీరవరుల గుండెల గల వీరనారిగా మారినది గణపతి దేవుండు తనకు గొప్పగా తెలిసిన వాణిని గణుతింపగా అనుభవంతు గట్టి సారముల తెల్పెను ఆటల బలి విద్యలెల్ల అనమోగగా నేర్చినది ఆటల బలి విద్యలెల్ల అనమోగగా నేర్చినది ఆది పరాశక్తి బలెను అప్పురముందగనిదిగెన్ ఆది పరాశక్తి వలెను అప్పురముందగనిదిగెన్ ఆది పరాశక్తి వలెను అప్పురముందగనిదిగెన్
Rudrama grew up to a confident, dynamic young lady. Under her father, Ganapati Deva's guidance, she learned the tricks of ruling a kingdom, the complexities of ruling a kingdom. Ganapati Deva was impressed by Rudrama, and he took a bold decision to name Rudrama his co-ruler and his successor. When Rudrama reached a marriageable age, it was quite a task to find a groom for her to match her intelligence and strength. Her father, Ganapati Deva, played a very important role in finding a husband for Rudrama. He got her a proposal of Veerabhadra, a prince from the influential neighboring Chalukya dynasty. Rani Rudrama Devi's marriage was not a typical royal alliance. Her choice was deliberate, strategic, and based on personal conditions she imposed. She engaged in a Dvanda Yuddha, a dual combat with Veerabhadra, to prove their strength and establish equality.
చరిత్ర ఎరుగని మధుర రణం ధరిత్రి వింతక చూచు నిజం ఇది చరిత్ర ఎరుగని మధుర రణం ధరిత్రి వింతక చూచు నిజం ఇందువదన తన మగని పొందుటకు ఇదిగో ద్వంద యుద్ధమునకు చేరే ఇందువదన తన మగని పొందుటకు ఇదిగో ద్వంద యుద్ధమునకు చేరే గెలుపు కలయుటకు ముందు మెట్టని గెలుపే శృంగారమునకు దావని గెలిచెదనని ఆ వీరభద్రుడు గెలుపునీయనని రుద్రమ భూమి గెలిచెదనని ఆ వీరభద్రుడు గెలుపునీయనని రుద్రమ భూమి హరి వీరభద్ర తగిడది తక తగిడది వీరభద్ర హరి వీరభద్ర
Finally, after she was convinced of his capabilities, Rudrama agreed to marry Veerabhadra, but on a condition that the marriage would not affect her authority as a ruler and that Veerabhadra would not interfere in the matters of governance. To gain acceptance as a ruler in a patriarchal society, Rani Rudramadevi was given the masculine title Raya Gajaskesari. She challenged gender norms, personally led military campaigns and won several battles, portraying her strength as an administrator and as a warrior.
మంగళతూర్యారావములతో మార్మోగ నోరుగల్లుపురము మహానందమున జనుల సంతసము మన్ను మిన్ను నేకము చేసే చందము రుద్రమ భద్ర గజమున దిరుగగా రహిణి మంగళారతులు పట్టగా రాజుల హితుల ఆశీర్వాదములు రాసుల కొలది చిరులుగా నొప్పగా రాసుల కొలది చిరులుగా నొప్పగా
జై జై రుద్రమా, జై జై రుద్రమా, జై భద్రతేజమా, జై భద్రతేజమా.
Rani Rudrama ruled for more than 3 decades. Under her leadership, Trilingadesam became a symbol of spiritual devotion, spiritual guidance, and political unity. A legacy that continues to inspire us to this day. Hail Rudrama! Jai Rudrama! Jai Rudrama! Jai Rudrama! Jai Rudrama!
Jai Rudrama. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful, beautiful and a spectacular presentation. Oftentimes, we get to actually read stories of Rani Rudrama Devi, and I'm just so excited that so many of you actually got to see this beautiful layered storytelling come across in the form of a dance choreography. So I do hope all of you enjoyed, all of you have been inspired with the story, with the legacy that Rani Rudrama Devi has left for all of us, not just as women, but also as all of us, as people, as citizens of the world. Check 1, 2. All right, I'll stick to my hand mic. With that being said, as we set the stage, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can also have a few lights over here, because this is where I'd like to have a little interaction with all of you. All right, so if you can all see me, if you can all notice, what you actually got to experience was classical dance in the form of the performance of dance choreography. But even in classical dance, as you noticed, the expressions came in the form of different mudras. One mudra, which is one of my favorites, is the Shikhara mudra. But if you take a look at the Shikhara mudra, in our millennial language, it also looks like a thumbs up, right? It's like, hey, you know what? We're ready. So I want all of you to raise your Shikhara, raise it like a thumbs up. Give me a quick thumbs up if you're all ready for our next performance. Yes? Yes? All right. Thank you so much. Well, then on that note, let me take your enthusiasm forward, because coming up next, let me tell you something. This is where we present to you the dance of the warriors. And this is something like you've never seen before. Because when I talk about the dance of the warriors, we call it the Perini Shivatandavam. This is where the warriors would perform before they would go for a war. In fact, you could have also seen a glimpse of this dance inside the temple premises. It's all been beautifully sculpted as well. But we have an array of beautiful and talented dancers again waiting right here. And they're all about to present the Perini Shivatandavam. Again, a culture, again, a representation that is true to our region. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, let me please invite our beautiful dancers on stage. We're about to present to you the Perini Shivatandavam, and this is being presented by G. Ranjit Garu.
This is the performance that is specially designed to celebrate the magnanimity, beauty of Perini dance. It is being named as Satyam Shivam Sundaram, the eternal values of Indian philosophy, where you can find Satyam, the truth, and the Shivam, that means the goodness, and the Sundaram, that means the beauty. So here, with the ensemble cast of more than 65 artists who have trained for the last so many days under the esteemed guidance of Guru Perini Ranjit Kumar, is presenting here for all the esteemed audience, all the way coming over here from different parts of the world. It is the proud presentation of Department of Language and Culture, Government of Telangana, and it is just for you in style of Perini Tandava style, and composed and designed by Perini Guru Ranjit Kumar. And it is a wonderful experience that has to be experienced in terms of the eternal values of Indian thought and Indian philosophy, Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram.
Lights, music.
Om Namah Shivaya. dhin tarikita 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 tom tarikita 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 nam tarikita 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 dhin tarikita 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 tom tarikita 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 nam tarikita 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 kita ta 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 dhin kita dhit ta 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 tom kita ta 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 nan kita ta 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 kita ta 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 dhin kita dhit ta 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 tom kita ta 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 nan kita ta 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 ta
सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं नित्यं इदे अनुभवं सर्वं सदा शुभमयं नृत्यं सदा सुमधुरं सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं नित्यं इदे अनुभवं सर्वं सदा शुभमयं नृत्यं सदा सुमधुरं
tam ta 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 dhin tam 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 dhin ta 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 dhin 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 tom ta 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 dhin tom 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 nam ta 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 dhin nam 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 tam ta 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 dhin dhin ta 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 dhin tom ta 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 dhin nam ta 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 dhin ta 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 dhin tam 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 dhin ta 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 dhin 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 tom ta 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 dhin tom 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 nam ta 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 dhin nam 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 tam ta 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 dhin dhin ta 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 dhin tom ta 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 dhin nam ta 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 dhin tam
tam tata jin tam tam tata jin tam tam tata jin tam dhim dinda chitaka dhim dhim dinda chitaka dhim dhim dinda chitaka dhim ditta tarikita tom ditta tarikita tom ditta tarikita tom tarikita tom.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a louder round of applause? The Perini Shivatandavam on the recital of the Satyam Shivam Sundaram, which is all about the truth, the goodness and beauty. The dance of the warriors, and this is where we witnessed vigorous dance moves right here on stage, and we had such beautiful dancers from all different age groups come together to showcase the brilliance of the warriors, because when the warriors call, Mother Earth also responds. Performers coming here this evening to showcase to you the Perini Shivatandavam. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we will now direct your attention directly towards the iconic Ramappa temple, because this is where we will celebrate the timeless legacy of the Kakatiya dynasty and the iconic Ramappa temple with the light and the sound show. So let the show begin. For all the curious eyes and all the curious minds, let me remind you again, we're about to showcase to you the timeless legacy of the Kakatiya era with the light and show performance, which is why I'm going to be requesting for everyone's attention, everybody's eyes on the temple. In a short while, we're about to showcase the beauty, the majestic beauty of this temple with the light and the sound show.
తెలుగు జాతి వారసత్వ పరంపరని, సాహిత్యాన్ని, సంస్కృతిని, భాషని అన్నిటినీ ప్రభావితం చేసి ప్రస్తుతం మనమున్న తీరుకి బాటలు వేసింది కాకతీయ చక్రవర్తులు. They are the pioneers, they are the rulers, they have made the history to happen. We are following whatever the greatest achievements that have been done by the Kakatiya rulers now till date too. The Kakatiya rulers not only famous for temple construction, but also they are specially meant for 3 T's. One T is meant for the temple construction. The second T is meant for the tanks, which are meant for agriculture cultivation and making all the land affluent in terms of food and other important ingredients. And the other one is that it is, of course, the construction of forts. The construction of forts, the temples and tanks. These are all the greatest contribution that has been made by Kakatiya rulers to Indian history. And on the other hand, they are also very, very popular for making culture, tradition, practices, literature, and so on. So here, whatever you have witnessed, the Perini Tandavam and Perini Lasyam, which is very popular, known as Prerana, that means motivation. Perini dance has been originated in the times of Kakatiyas, and that entire design of choreography was written by Jayappa Senani, who is the commander-in-chief of the Kakatiya rulers of those times. And the same things has been encapsulated and sculpted on the prestigious and very incredible sculpture that has been there inside the Ramappa temple. And that is one aspect. Is Dr. Nataraja Ramakrishna, who revived the Perini dance, and now whatever we... So now it is the time to witness the magnanimity, magnificence, and incredible show of sound and light of this entire evening. Enjoy.
In the heart of Telangana, India, an ancient masterpiece awakens with a rising sun. On the shores of a tranquil lake and amid lush greenery stands a temple that has witnessed 8 centuries of history. Ramappa Temple, the crown jewel of Kakatiya dynasty artistry, greets the dawn as it has since the 13th century. This 800-year-old shrine is a symphony in stone, a poem of devotion and design. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it shines on the world stage as a symbol of our shared heritage. Travel back to the year 1213 CE. The Kakatiya Empire is at its zenith in the Telugu heartland. Determined to create a masterpiece, a great commander, Recharla Rudra, under King Ganapati Deva's patronage, commissions a temple for Lord Shiva like no other. For 40 years, hundreds of artisans toiled to bring this vision to life.
At the helm is a master sculptor named Ramappa, whose skill is so revered that the temple itself came to bear his name. The only temple in India named after its builder. What makes Ramappa so extraordinary even to this day? One reason is its ingenious architecture and engineering, far ahead of its time. The temple stands on a star-shaped platform about 6 feet high, elevating it like a grand stage. Dozens of carved pillars support the hall in front of the sanctum, positioned with such precision that they create a mesmerizing interplay of light and shadow. As sunlight filters through the mandapa, it dances between the columns, enlivening the sacred space with a magical glow. Above, the temple's tower, Shikhara, rises majestically toward the sky. This pyramid-like spire, called the Vimana, is built from an unlikely material. Bricks so light they can float on water. Hidden beneath the temple is another marvel, a sandbox foundation. The builders dug deep and filled the foundation pit with sand, which acts as a cushion against earthquakes. These advanced techniques have built Ramappa temple withstand the test of time. Travelers from afar were astonished by its grandeur. The Venetian explorer Marco Polo, upon seeing this temple, praised it as the brightest star in the galaxy of temples. These are the Madanikas, celestial dancers frozen in time. Each is a marvel of craftsmanship, posed in a sinuous dance stance. Fingers delicately curled, ornaments draping elegantly from her neck and waist. Art in stone mirrors art in life. The dancers depicted on Ramappa's walls have their echo in a performance that once flourished here. The Perini Shiva Tandavam. In the 13th century, Kakatiya warriors would perform this vigorous dance of Shiva before going to war to invoke his power and passion. Though the tradition faded over time, it has been revived today for new generations. Time has tested this temple, but Ramappa has endured. Dynasties rose and fell after it was built. The Kakatiya kingdom gave way to new rulers. Wars and invasions swept across the land. Earthquakes shook the ground. Today, the temple remains alive. Priests perform the same rituals to Lord Shiva that were done here 800 years ago. At dawn, the sound of a temple bell and sacred chants mingles with the chirping of birds in the trees. Ramappa Lake, built by the Kakatiyas, still sparkles under the sun, reflecting the temple's intricate tower in its gentle waters. In July 2021, Ramappa Temple received a great honor. It was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the first World Heritage Site of Telangana. UNESCO recognized the temple's outstanding universal value. It is a masterpiece of human creative genius and an exceptional testimony to the artistic and technological achievements of the Kakatiya civilization. As the world's eyes turn to Telangana, Ramappa Temple stands as a proud emblem of our heritage. But Telangana is home to much more. From the iconic Laknavaram Lake, nestled amid forested hills with its famous suspension bridge, to the vibrant Medaram Jatara, a living cultural landscape and the largest tribal gathering in Asia that honors Samakka and Saraka, warrior goddesses of the forest. Visit Warangal, the former capital of the Kakatiyas, rich with forts and gateways that echo a glorious past. Travel further north and you will find Kaleshwaram, a sacred confluence in the Trilinga Desam, revered as Dakshina Kashi for its timeless spiritual sanctity. These treasures complement the spirit of Ramappa and complete the cultural canvas of Telangana. Under the same stars that once guided its builders, Ramappa Temple now welcomes you. May its eternal beauty inspire you and remain with you long after this night. Ramappa, the temple of dance, science, and devotion, continues to cast its spell, reminding us that true beauty is timeless and that history lives on in stone and spirit.
All I can say is that it's moments like these that also make me speechless. And as I join you all, as I smile looking at this beautiful and this phenomenal storytelling, it is true that history indeed is in stone, is in spirit, is in hearts, and never, never, ever continues to die. It, in fact, takes the present forward. What we actually got to witness, because they often say that a picture speaks 1,000 words, but a visual storytelling like this is what creates legacies. So we do hope you enjoy the light and sound show. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are also in the august presence of a very, very important dignitary here this evening. We in fact have with us none other than Srimati Dr. Dhanasari Anasuya Sitaka Garu, who's the Minister for Panchayati Raj, Rural Development, Women and Child Welfare, Government of Telangana. So if we can have a round of applause, please help me welcome Sitaka Garu on stage. And Sitaka Garu, I request you to please address our beautiful contestants for the evening and all of us with your valuable words.
ఈరోజు ఇక్కడికి విచ్చేసినటువంటి అతిథులకు అదేవిధంగా మరి అద్భుతంగా ఏర్పాటు చేసినటువంటి మన కలెక్టర్ టిఎస్ దివాకర్ గారికి, ఎస్పీ శబరీష్ గారికి, అదేవిధంగా ముఖ్య అతిథులుగా నాతో పాటు పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తున్న ఫైనాన్స్ సెక్రటరీ, ఫైనాన్స్ కమిషన్ చైర్పర్సన్ రాజయ్య గారికి మరియు అలేఖ్య గారికి, ఆల్ మంచి కల్చరల్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఏర్పాటు చేసి అందరికీ కాకతీయుల యొక్క చరిత్రను మరి పరిపాలనా విధానాన్ని తెలియజేసినటువంటి మన మామిడాల హరికృష్ణ గారికి అందరికీ నమస్కారాలు. రెస్పెక్టెడ్ మిస్ వరల్డ్ కంటెస్టెంట్స్, ఎస్టీమ్డ్ గెస్ట్స్, dignitaries and dear friends and media and police, it is with immense pride and joy that I welcome you all to the land of legend, resilience and timeless heritage that is our beautiful Mulugu district. Today, as the spirit of grace, strength and beauty from across the world descends upon our soil, we feel deeply honored. Your presence is not just a celebration of Miss World journey, but also a celebration of values we hold dear: courage, culture, and compassion. Mulugu is not just a district on the map of Telangana. It is a living story, a story written in the footsteps of our indigenous communities who have lived in harmony with nature for centuries. Our tribal women, Sammakka and Sarlamma, bravely fought against the kingdom to protect their freedom and self-respect. Even during tough times, they showed great courage and strength. Many times, people judge women only by their looks and ignore their true power. But Sammakka and Sarlamma proved that women are strong, fearless, and full of courage. At the same time, Rudrama Devi also, she showed her courage. As a tribal woman myself, I stand here not just a minister, but as a daughter of this land. I have seen how beauty is not just its appearance, but in grit, in dreams, and in the power to uplift others. We are also home to a marvel of human creativity and devotion. The Ramappa temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, built in the 13th century by the Kakatiya dynasty. This temple is not only architectural masterpiece with its intricate carvings and floating bricks, but also a symbol of our timeless pursuit of excellence. When we walk through its premises, you are not just walking through history, you are touching the spirit of an ancient civilization that celebrated art, dance, and devotion. Wherever the Kakatiyas built, they followed triple T systems: is temple, tanks, towns. Similarly, I wish you follow or take it as a suggestion the triple C in your life. C, courage, compassion, commitment. This formula will help you in developing your all-round personality. Dear contestants, as you walk your path toward the Miss World crown, may you carry with you the blessings of the people of Mulugu, who will forever remember this day with pride. May your journey ahead be filled with confidence, compassion, and commitment. And may you never forget the most enduring crown is one that inspires, uplifts, and unites. We wish you all the success, not just in the competition, but in the greater journey of becoming voice for change, ambassadors of peace and dignity. Welcome to Mulugu. Welcome to the heart of heritage, courage, and hope. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Telangana, Jai Mulugu. You are all again welcome to Mulugu. Jarurana, Namaskaram. ఈ వరల్డ్ హెరిటేజ్లో రావడానికి ప్రధాన పాత్ర పోషించినటువంటి పాండురంగారావు గారికి ప్రత్యేకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు, నమస్కారాలు. ఇదంతా కూడా అద్భుతంగా ఏర్పాటు చేసినటువంటి కలెక్టర్, ఎస్పీ, ఆల్ అవర్ ఆఫీసర్స్ అండ్ సపోర్టర్స్ అందరికీ కూడా హృదయపూర్వక శుభాకాంక్షలు, ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తూ ముగిస్తా ఉన్నాను.
Thank you so much, Sitaka Garu. If I can request you to remain on stage. Sitaka Garu, if I can request you, ma'am, for just a few more minutes, if you can please join us back on stage. Can we have a louder round of applause for that beautiful words of inspiration? And thank you so much for reminding us our purpose as well. Thank you so much again, ma'am. And with that, while I request you to remain on stage, may I also please invite further on stage Sri Sirsila Rajaya Garu, the Chairman, State Finance Commission, to please come on stage as well. May I further please invite Sri T.S. Devakara, IAS Collector and District Magistrate, Mulugu District, and Dr. Shabrish, IPS Superintendent of Police. If I may request our dignitaries to please come on stage. Along with the 3 T's, we also learned the value of the 3 C's from Sitaka Garu. Thank you so much again. And while I request all of you to be on stage, as we thank you all for joining us this evening, we will now begin with the felicitations. We will now be honoring our beautiful contestants here of the 72nd Miss World 2025. And we have a token of our appreciation, our gratitude that we'd like to present to all of our contestants. So I will be inviting our contestants on the stage in a batch-wise, if I may put it that way. So if I can please invite you all on stage one by one. First up, let's have the team from the room 301. So batch 301 rather. If I can please invite Miss Albania, Miss Belgium, Miss Bosnia, and Miss Bulgaria to please come on stage. Can we please have you on the stage? I'm going to request you to please head to the stage left and please come up on stage. This is where our dignitaries will be felicitating the contestants of the 72nd Miss World 2025 as we present them a slice of history in the form of the handcrafted artifacts that represent the region. First up we have with us Miss Albania, Miss Belgium, Miss Bosnia and Miss Bulgaria. Sir has requested everyone should keep clapping. Everyone should keep cheering for our beautiful contestants. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Even the claps will be in sync, just like our dance performance. We see the sisterhood over here The contestants cheering for all the other contestants. It's absolutely beautiful. We have all of our dignitaries coming together to felicitate these wonderful contestants of the 72nd Miss World 2025. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and invite also the next set of batches to please come on stage, everyone, one by one. First up, let's invite Miss Croatia, Miss Denmark, Miss England, Miss Estonia. Well, up next, let me also please invite Miss Finland, Miss France, Miss Germany, Miss Gibraltar as well to please come on stage. And we'll go back to back with the felicitations. We'll have all our contestants also remain on stage after they're honored. But meanwhile, let's have the rest of the contestants come on stage. While I'll be requesting the previous set of contestants to please remain on stage, we'll also have a beautiful group photograph. Meanwhile, I'll also keep inviting the rest of the contestants to also please come on stage. I'd like to also further please invite Miss Greece, Miss Hungary, Miss Ireland, Miss Italy to also please come on stage. We also have amidst us Miss Slovenia, Miss Spain, Miss Sweden, Miss Ukraine, Miss Serbia, Miss Czech Republic, we'd also request some of you to come towards this side of the stage so that we can continue with the proceedings. I'll also request some of the contestants to join on this side of the stage as well. So all those who've been felicitated, I'm going to request you to please join me on this side. Even I want some company here on stage. I'm feeling a little alone. So if I can request those who've been felicitated to join me on this side of the stage as well. Miss Estonia, let's have you here as well. Beautiful indeed. Lovely, lovely indeed. Meanwhile, let me also go ahead and invite the rest of the contestants on the stage. We're also joined by Miss Latvia, Miss Malta, Miss Moldova, Miss Montenegro, Miss Netherlands, Miss North Ireland, Miss North Macedonia, and Miss Wales. We also have with us Miss Poland, Miss Portugal, and Miss Romania. Vibrant colors that all of you are adorning with such beauty and such power. Even the attire that our contestants are wearing, we beautifully also call it either the sari, and if it comes in two-piece, we call it the langa avoni. But it's so beautiful to see that it's all handloom and handmade. This is where we've seen the craftsmanship of the weavers, and what they're holding right now is the craftsmanship of the artisans that are truly representing the culture of Telangana with these beautiful figurines that also give a slice of our history. And we are really excited to see a slice of our history come from us to you. So thank you so much indeed. All right, so we'll get a little closer here, but we'll have the lights on all of you. Now that's going to be important. So we can spread out a little more over here. That's right, just a little more. we'll ensure that all the lights, everything is right in its place. If not, my photographer friends are going to ensure for sure. But we'll have everyone come on stage. All right, so with that, while we move ahead with the next set of felicitations, I'm going to be requesting our contestants to ensure you're on that side of the stage. This visit of the Miss World contestants to the Ramappa temple, in fact, is also a very proud moment for Telangana, because it's an opportunity for all of us to showcase the rich culture and heritage on a global stage. And this is where we get to invite these beautiful contestants here to immerse in a slice of history that we have all been part of. And that way we make our history theirs. We get them to participate, them to immerse, them to be part of the storytelling as well. The evening, in fact, started with a traditional welcome for all of our contestants. All the contestants also got to witness the craftsmanship and the beauty, the architectural marvel that Ramappa temple is. The contestants got to visit the temple. And after that, of course, we had a cultural performance to showcase to them, to welcome them to our part of the world. And with that, we have our dignitaries as well, presenting a symbol of our history to them. We've got all of our dignitaries joining in on stage. Well, all the artifacts that they're actually holding is made up of bamboo, and it's been presented by the Forest Department as well, wherein they've come together to put this beautiful, elaborate presentation in the form of bamboo work for all of our contestants. And now that really calls for a beautiful group photograph as well. We've also had a book release of the Kakatiya Vaibhava Darpanam, which means the mirror of Kakatiya glory. Well, looks like we managed to capture that group photograph. I'm going to get a quick heads up from our photographers. Looks like we did. Yes. So we also have the book release of the Kakatiya Vaibhava Darpanam, which is Mirror of Kakatiya Glory. We have Professor Dr. Mamadi Harikrishna Garu. So if I could request you, sir, to also quickly bring the books on stage, because these have been published by the Department of Language and Culture, the Government of Telangana. If I could request Dr. Mamadi Harikrishna Garu to please present the books to our dignitaries as well, before we call it a night, before we call it a close to the beautiful evening. So with that, we also thank all our dignitaries for coming together. We're almost wrapping up the evening here. But as part of the pre-function, the festivities that are rounding up to the Miss World 2025, we're all eagerly looking forward to it. We're eagerly looking forward to all the contestants come together and share their 3 C's with the world. So with that, it looks like it's an evening that has been truly soulful and truly beautiful. I thank all our dignitaries for joining us. I thank all our contestants as well for joining us this evening. With that, as we call it a wrap, I'll of course be requesting our contestants first up to be proceeding. After which we'll be requesting our members of the audience too, but I believe we still have 1 or 2 formalities that we're waiting for. Divakara Garu, I believe we have something more pending, or I'm just going to come to you and check. All right, so if I could also request Alekhya Punjala Garu, along with G. Ranjit Garu, and Shri Panduranga Garu as well to please come on stage. Our dignitaries would take this opportunity to also felicitate you for your valuable contributions. We'll be meanwhile requesting our contestants to make their way off the stage. We'll now be requesting our contestants to make their way off the stage. Please, Felicitation again for your valuable contribution. With your I further request Alekhya Punjala Garu as well to please come on stage. May I further please Garu to all our contestants for joining us. Request everyone to please make way as we wish them the very we're going to request them to please make their way. Our esteemed members, we'd like to request our thank you. Small after that, thank you so much for being part of this beautiful evening. We thank our dignitaries as well, our esteemed guests, our guests from the media as well. Glorious evening, and with that, Kavya signing. Have a great evening ahead.